This event is special because we have generation of leaders with us. The former president, Dr. Fallaka, is with us. And again, we have the former academic vice president, Dr. again with us. Please welcome them. We have also other senior staffs, and we have the former research director, Dr. Fantaul, with us too. And keynote speakers, Professor Sanuel, keynote speaker, Dr. Tlahun, they are with us. Please welcome them too. Dear presenters, invited guests, I would like to say welcome to you all too. Colleagues invited, we would like to say welcome again. And today we're going to have the following schedule. I'm going to introduce that now. Registration, we have already done that. And welcoming speech, our Vice President for Research and Community Services will be making that. And we have also an opening speech by Dr. Alamayo, the Academic Vice President and the Delegate of the President for today. and we will have two keynote speeches. Speech one will be made by Professor Tanoel, which I have already introduced to you earlier, and Dr. Tlahun will be the second keynote speaker. And we will have three presentations before break. We're going to have those three presentations to be led by Dr. Tamru, the Chief Executive Director of the Medicine and Health College of Health Sciences, and we have Dr. Theodros, the Secretary of the Day for the three presentations, and again we have Dr. Brahanu, who will be moderating the sessions. And then we'll have a lunch. After lunch break, we'll be having again parallel sessions following. One of the parallel sessions will be here, the natural sciences, we'll be doing that here, and we'll have another parallel session in the other two adjacent rooms next to this hall. And having said this, I would like to invite Bahailu to the stage to make a welcoming speech.
Dear Professor Zenoel Nkrumah, Director for Keynote UBC Harvard University Project from Jimma University. Dear Dr. Falega Waldayes, our former President of Harvard University and the Deputy Director for the Ethiopian Biodiversity Institute. Dear Dr. Agena Anjulo, Deputy Director General for Environment, Climate, Forestry Agency. Pardon for the misnaming of the new title of your institution. I'm calling them by their former term. Dear Dr. Fanton Wallace Sambat, dear Dr. Tlaun Tasfaye, Associate Professor of Physics from Addis Ababa University. Dear Dr. Alamayo Ifamo, Vice President for Academic Affairs of Harvard University and the official delegate of Harvard University President. Dear Chief Executive Directors, Scientific Directors, Deans of College, dear Directors of Research Centers, Head of Departments, Coordinators for Research, Community Service, University Industry Linkage and Technology Transfer, dear invited guests from partnering regional bureaus, research institutes, zonal and Warada offices, dear the presenters of this symposium, dear all showed in the hall, dear senior research and academic staff of Harvard University community, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored and enormously privileged today in making this welcoming speech on this day of the start of the 8th National Research Symposium on Science for Sustainable Development, a symposium of triple colleges, College of Agricultural Science, College of Medicine and Health Science, and College of Natural and Computational Sciences. Let me start by saying this to the first comers as well as the frequent visitors. You all are welcome to this land of arts and wisdom, the capital of Gamozon, Arbaminch. To those of you who have been leading this wonderful institution called Arbaminch University at various levels of responsibility, I say to you, welcome to your home. This university always remembers your contributions and the legacy you have put. This is a university that gives birth continuously to energetic, visionary, and zealous researchers, academicians, and professionals. Many of the fruits that we test as ripe fruit are your past initiatives, your past visions, and I would like to acknowledge this by congratulating you. Today, we take those putting new ideas and visions into it, we shall take the university forward. Ladies and gentlemen, Research is the erudite inquiry of new insight of innovative liveliness in an area with the ambition of advancing that area's confines. Research is all about assimilating your facts right, collecting new data to modify the project and ameliorating the quality as per needed. It can be conducted in several forms. One form of research implicates cultivating cutting-edge comprehension through fieldwork, experiments, and direct or indirect observations. This is called what we call original research. The back and front slide in research makes research. In fact, is scientifically accepted procedures and ethically manners. As we do research, we are also undertaking our shared social responsibility that we refer to as community engagement, rather than the conventional term community services. This session, therefore, can be considered as something, a one or two steps remaining job, where our outputs, including publication, have to be changed to outcomes by translating them into community or technology transferring phase, which gives the full and whole sense of doing research, where that research brings a positive impact to the beneficiaries. We, the Office of Vice President for Research and Community Services, have meticulously been focused and engaged in doing the revision of both the community and community engagement and research guidelines for the whole past year, and now officially dispatched the new substantially revised to the level to be believed that the guideline to be workable and conducive that we all be seeing while implementing. We believe these guidelines provide a huge opportunity for all researchers from within Arba University and outside to work together. We value collaboration, the action of working with someone to produce something. Hence, this symposium can also be taken as a recovery for some of the connections that we were seriously sick, and further strengthen those with strong connections and making an opportunity for making new connections with new collaborators. As a welcoming remark, I would like to say this: Arbaminchi's peaceful town, which with rich cultural diversity and people with tolerance. You shouldn't be worried about going out to enjoy, because this is the safest place that you can find on this planet, on this day. Hashu you all are welcome. I hope these 2 days will be a fruitful day where science and science only will be our talk for a better world, leaving no one behind. I thank you very much. Having said this, I would like to invite Dr. Alemayehu Chufamo, the Academic Vice President, to make the opening speech on behalf of the President of Arba University. Please.
Good morning, all. Your Excellency, Dr. Falak Awaliyas, Deputy Director for Ethiopian Biodiversity Institute and former President of Arba University, Your Excellency, Dr. Again Anjulo, Deputy Director for Ethiopian Forest Research Institute and former Academic Vice President of Arba University, and Your Excellency, Professor Sunayat Girma, first keynote speaker, Project Director for Keynote Project, pediatrician who have 25 years of clinical and research experience, Your Excellency, Dr. Ran Tesfaye, second keynote speaker, Associate Professor of Physics from Addis Ababa University, Your Excellency, Dr. Fantawan December from Ethiopian Biotechnology Institute, dear all Vice Presidents, Chief Executive Directors, Scientific Directors, Department Heads, Academic and Research Staff of AMU, dear all guests of research paper presenters, dear all alumni of Arba University, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to extend to you all very warm welcome on behalf of Arnhem University and myself to the 8th National Research Symposium on Science for Sustainable Development. It is a matter of great pride and privilege for all of us to visualize and realize glorious journey and success of Arnhem University. Dear former President, Dr. Falaka, and Academic Vice President, Dr. Agena, Research Director, Dr. Fantahum, staff, Dr. Hafti Jabesa, and other invitees. Today, you might have felt that the foundation and the growth of the university that you founded and nurtured are now trying to establish its transformed state from comprehensive university to research university. Your kindly presence and eyewitness are graceful moments that encourage and feel proud to be on the path you set, and we are now progressively glorifying. As you are aware, since inception, our journey has been focused only on expansion of higher education as University of First Generation Legacy. But now we are committed and progressively working hard to prove that AMU has the capacity to upgrade at research university level. AMU with research and innovation is committed to serving the national goal of transformation using research as a catalytic tool and technique. In fact, the university establishment goals have 3 important pillars: academia, research, and community service, but they must be quality-oriented. We are living and trying to survive in the globalized world where being competitive is the essential goal, and Arnhem University is at the peak to achieve it. If we look the rapid transformation status, in the last 2-3 years, we have launched many PhD and master's programs with exponential growth in research and based projects and reputable publications, staff capacity building, promotions both in terms of rank and knowledge in phenomenal satisfactory at AMU. We believe that the academic and research progress can't be ensured only by facilities and buildings. Rather, stakeholders' sensible progress, satisfaction, and professional growth, such as publications in their local and global recognitions. Our teaching and learning models and modes must be changing.